Hey George, nice to meet you on Friday. Just wanted to go over the things we talked about in your session. The first thing we talked about was your height to the ground. We can see here on the right side you've got a little more athletic posture. We can see the angle in your back here is not quite as upright as what it is on the left angle. On the left side we can see you're more over the ground, a little more ready to go. Like we were talking about with that defending a basketballer type position. So there's a little more angle in your legs, a little more angle in your body. And you feel like you're quite aggressive with this, but it's nowhere near as aggressive as it needs to be. It could be more so. The other point we talked about was the shaft angle of the club. As we move here, you actually get better with this. We talk about this as you go. You can see yourself getting more squatted to the ground. But this position here now is even better again. The right angle here is really, really good. We can see how now the club, with this club, I think it was an 8-iron or a 7-iron you're hitting, that shaft angle should be pointing back underneath your belt line with that shorter club. 6-iron's about the midline point for your angle of the shaft. It should go through the belt line. As the club gets longer with the driver, it's going to be coming up more through here. And obviously, and your arms will be extended out a little bit more away from you with that club. And the shorter the club gets, the more your arms hang down. So then we've got the wedges, which will be even a little more into you and closer again. So that's the feeling we want to try and generate. Well, they're the angles we need to see with the shaft of the club pointing back towards your body. We're trying to get that feeling of your body being more over the ground at setup there, so we can actually get you to not lift up, to not drop down, rather going back on the backswing and maintain the same height rather than dropping. The other points we talked about really today, the only other thing really today we mentioned was your grip, and the fact that your grip wants to be too short on the club. You've got big hands. That's extending your hands down the handle and spreading out your hands on the handle will allow you to do a lot of things differently. One, it's going to encourage the club to be taken away better. Two, it's going to be encouraging the club to be delivered better. The next point we talked about was the right hand and how the right hand plays a part in the swing. We want your right hand to feel as though it's going to be controlling the loft of the club and the face angle of the club. It is in the driver's seat for this. So my point with that is that you can hit different shots. You can figure out how to hit a high one, a low one, a bit of a fade, a bit of a draw by fiddling around with what fields you come through impact with as far as your right hand is concerned. So that's pretty much our lesson today. That's the primary things we focused on within the lesson. So I'm not going to fill your head with a whole lot of other stuff, but that's the focus. Set up, grip, and then the feeling with your right hand throughout the swing. Good luck with the practice, George. It was lovely to meet you, and I look forward to catching up with you in the near future. Thanks very much.